Welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, and I'm doing a general collective reading for my Virgo Collective. What's up, y'all? Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe. Coming to you, first thing that popped up, I didn't even throw. Was the Three of Pentacles. So work might be in your work might be your concern, your issue. All right, so I see work is an issue or concern. I don't know. Past energy is work or your coins, or how you make money. All right. So there's a lack of. Mm, Tell me more, Spirit. Virgo. All right, Virgo Collective. I feel like something is not fulfilling and you're not willing to take a step toward it anymore. I feel like something you released. I think you got new ideas with this Queen of Wands energy. I feel like you have new ways of doing things. Currently, it's like you're cooking up a master plan. However, you're not willing to make a move until you're sure. The Queen of Cups is here in reverse. It's your challenge or your lesson position. Somebody in your energy was a bit manipulative. Queen of Cups in reverse is a very manipulative person emotionally. Like they might know how to put you in a pity party. They might know how to they might be emotionally immature, so they could manipulate and they could be the Debbie Downer. You know what I mean? Somebody knows how to pull on your heartstrings and upset you. Yeah. They could be very draining. Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse is the card for purging. It's the card of crying tears, shedding tears, not being happy, not being secure. But the Queen of Cups is a naturally secure person. So this just means that this Queen of Wands is a naturally secure person in the upright. So this basically means that this Queen of Wands has gone through something challenging. Oops, dropping cards. Yeah, oh no, something, you're healing from something. Okay, so there was a direction you could have gone. Yeah, you definitely on the fence about something. Try not to go in a direction that is emotionally draining. Trying to get away from something that is emotionally draining and unfulfilling. You're at a crossroads though, overall energy though. Bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, so Virgo, whatever it is that's going on with you, I feel like it's centered around work or cooperation with someone or some situation. Um, you decided not to take steps toward it or be a fool. Actually, I feel like you decided not to be a fool about something. I feel like you got a better grip on your emotions, although you have someone in your energy or your vibration or your aura or your space that plays on emotions that, maybe was supposed to be more to you than they are. Nine of Cups in reverse. They were supposed to be wish fulfillment, but they're not. They're not. Now, you could take it how it resonates. This could be a same-sex relationship, or this could be a masculine and feminine resonating in different energy. A Queen of Cups is somebody that, if it was a masculine energy, is probably somebody who learned manipulation from their mother figure. But if it is a female, then she's just residing in her feminine energy in a negative aspect of it. The Eight of Wands, um, you were working towards something. The Eight of Wands is the direction you're going, the speed in which you're going, the passion or the drive in which you're going. It could be literal action like driving a car, you know what I mean? Could be messages, but there was something connected to um, partnering with someone or working together with someone. But currently you're in the Ace of Cups energy, which means you are still victorious, but I feel like you're purging. The Five of Cups is here. The Five of Cups in reverse is a healing energy, right? You're no longer wasting time. You're no longer sad over a situation. You're actually moving on from it. You know, you're not going to it. You're not being a fool about it. You're moving on. And the reason why I say not being a fool about it, because the Fool card is under it being clarified by the Five of Cups. The Queen of Cups is being clarified by the Two of Swords. So this Queen of Cups is feminine energy. This negative feminine energy had you in your head. And I felt like you just decided you didn't know which way to go, what to do. You're at a crossroads, Nine of Cups, because this was supposed to be wish fulfillment with that person or this. Yeah, I would say this specifically is a person. And that Two of Wands energy is being at like a crossroads, but finally making a decision because it's in reverse. It's like kind of like, all right, I was in the mode of trying to solve it, and now I feel like I know which way I want to go. The other part of it is that the overall energy is Five of Wands. Five of Wands is that energy of I don't want to fight no more. And in reverse, I mean, no more arguing, bitterness, no more pettiness. I don't want to do it. I'm done with that. You know what I mean? Like I stand down. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You can win the argument. I don't need that no more or anymore. You know what I mean? So Virgo, I feel like whatever work situation or idea you have, I feel like you have an idea. With that Queen of Wands holding that wand and that light, I feel like she has a new idea, but she just has to purge some old habits or old situation so that she can move on from it. Um, I feel like you're working past illusions, delusions, or, just emotional ties, things that, when you're emotional, it's hard to think straight, right? It's not easy to discern what you should do in an emotional state. That's why they say take a step back, assess your emotions, look at it multiple perspective, hangman energy, and just kind of process like, all right, is this beneficial for me? Should I let this go? I feel like you, even though you are still victorious as this Queen of Wands, you've suffered some setbacks. You've suffered some pain, and it's time, and you're regrouping. I would say you're in a healing energy, so you're regrouping. But your head is getting clearer, even emotionally you're getting clearer. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, whatever you were doing in the past was bringing your money in. It was keeping your money fluid. You were feeling abundant. Your cash was flowing. Tell me more, Spirit. Nothingness. Yeah, right now I feel like you are in a state of I'm still that chick. Take it how I resonate, man. I'm still that light. I'm still that one. But nothing is really happening yet because I still gotta heal some more. You know what I mean? I gotta heal. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, compromise. I feel like you decided not to compromise. You were giving up too much. That's what it was. I think emotion. Ooh, sorry, y'all. I guess that's clarification. You were giving up too much. When you were compromising, I think you weren't. It wasn't an equal give and take. This is Six of Coins. Six of Coins is usually not an equal give and take. It's an imbalance of it. But in this card, it's a mirror of it. So I mean, maybe you thought you were mirroring an aspect of yourself or this situation, but you weren't getting much back, and it led to disappointment. Sometimes when we compromise over a situation and we aren't receiving back. And once we realize it, it can build up a sense of resentment. And once you realize you are feeling that sense of resentment and you don't like how that feels in your body and you start to process, that's when you start to purge and let it go. That's when you decide, well, I don't want to be a fool for this anymore. Integration, patience. Yeah, this is more like, I feel like this Queen of Cups energy, taking our resume, this could be a mother, this could be a sister, this could be a friend, a boss, a coworker. But it was somebody that was a very manipulative. And it's like, I feel like you were trying to put the pieces together. You know what I mean? Like, as you sorted through the fact that you were given into this situation too much and they weren't giving back to you. I feel like you were putting the pieces together, the yin and the yang, the good and the bad. I feel like you were probably trying to overlook a few things and then you learned that you couldn't overlook those things anymore. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, you want a new beginning. I think you want to take off. I think you want to start over fresh. Um, you know, the Two of Wands is like, I know where I went wrong and I know where to go. Like, you saw the signs, you know where to take the next leap of faith, right? Nine of Cups, you know what wasn't Treasure Island, you know what wasn't wish fulfillment, and so you want to release yourself. And hence this Page of Wand is not even looking back at this spread; it's going another way. It's like, I'm ready to release this pain associated or this disappointment associated with this whole situation. Bottom of the deck, yeah. When you do that, you get your actual Nine of Cups energy. You get the basket of glory. You know what? It's like not being triggered anymore. That's what I get from this. It's like you purge the feeling of being triggered by this Queen of Cups energy. And when you stop being triggered by something or someone, it doesn't hold power over you anymore. They can't, if a person knows that they can emotionally manipulate you, they have a sense of power. That means if they can manipulate you to be happy or sad, either way, they know they carry power. They know they carry some kind of weight when it comes to you. And I feel like by you deciding not to let them trigger you, Five of Wands in reverse, by you deciding to take another step, I won't say a leap of faith, but a different direction. A new start in a different way, by not being their fool no more, by not compromising anymore, and going ahead and purging, going through the stages of grief to allow this relationship to end. Five of Cups in reverse. You are in control of you, and they can't control you anymore. You cannot be controlled when your mind is clear, your heart is clear. When you're emotionally clear. I feel like those same blessings in the past energy are still currently here, but I feel like emotionally you are being blocked from some things that you can now carry on with, that you can go forward with. But you just had to get past, you had to work through some stuff. And I mean, healing is not a one-time or once in a lifetime journey. Healing is a lifetime journey, period. Like, no one gets to dictate how long it takes to heal. But the person that is experiencing. And no one can tell you you took too long, or now you should be here at this point. I mean, the stages of grief, whether it's a death or just a situation, is similar, basically the same, right? Except for death is considered permanent, right? Well, because if it's a death in a literal sense, then you don't get to see the person, whatever. But when it's a death of a situation, sometimes we revive the same emotions that held us on for a little longer, and then we release it. Then we rekindle it a little bit, and then we release it. And there's, like I said, there's several stages. It's like, depending on the chart you look at, might be 5, might be 7, might even be longer than that. But sometimes we recycle those stages, and that's okay. It's all for our development and our growth, right? And I just feel like you're ready for a new phase, a new step, a new something new, period. Like, I just feel like, Virgo, you are more cognizant of what the trigger is, what the problem is, who the problem is, and that you need to release it and stop letting it trigger you. This is like somebody or who knew how to make you argue with them about the same thing. You know, the Virgos I know are very, now I'm only speaking of the Virgos I know, no more than that. But the Virgos I know are very particular about certain things. Certain things could be pet peeves of theirs that they will not relent if you challenge them. But I feel like you realize somebody was playing with your emotions and you said, oh, so you're doing this to me on purpose to get a reaction. Okay, so now I'm not going to react. Now I'm not even gonna let it bother me. Now I'm not even going to worry about it anymore. So, Virgos, I feel like you mastering your emotions. You're realizing what makes you tick, and that somebody else knew what made you tick too. I think in your January beginning of year video, somebody was pulling your strings, but now I feel like, I don't know, I can't remember how exactly all that reading, but I can tell you that um, they knew how to get you to work harder, try harder, whatever. I feel like you releasing all of that now. It ain't about working harder. It's about being smarter. It's about being more control over you. Yep, you gain clarity. The sun brings out the truth, the light, the hope, the happiness. You know what I mean? The sun brightens everything up, changes the bad from good, because now you can see the blessings in the situation that seem bad. You know what I mean? Like, the sun clarifies everything. If you are this Queen of Wands, you will also be the masculine in this situation. And this Queen of Cups could be a feminine. Take it how it resonates. Doesn't have to be, but there's a divine masculine here. You've been thinking real deep about this. You've been going in. I feel like you've been in hermit mode, to be honest, like, or dark night of the soul kind of energy. Like, you've been digging deep. You've been looking at stuff that you either was on the surface and red flags you didn't pay attention to, but you like, oh, but I can't unsee that now. I see it now. Okay. Tell me more. Yep. You've been clearing out these emotions. You've been getting a grip on your emotions. Got the sun and the moon here. Yep. And you know where the snakes lie, who the snakes are, what is not fulfillment for you. You know where the dishonesty lies. And you figured it out in time. TikTok, right? So this TikTok here, obviously time is an issue for you right now. Time is not an issue like you have lost anything, but when you think of time, sometimes you think of time you waste, or you feel like you wasted. You were learning. You didn't waste time. You were actually learning. You were actually understanding. You were actually processing. You were actually experiencing. So don't think that time is just um a waste. However, once you know better, you must do better. And once you decide to do better and you actually do, you realize how valuable time is going forward, right? So Spirit wants you to pay attention to now, but also recognize how valuable time is, that you don't spend a lot of time with energies that are bringing you down or don't mean you well. You got to cut and sever ties with those types of energies. Let me see. What else? Yeah, no, that's it. Virgos, you pretty much got a good idea, a good handle, and life and what you need to do. You got clarity. You get in control of your emotions. You're not letting somebody trigger you. hmm So whoever had control issues with you is no longer winning that battle. I feel like you are now winning. You are now facing the truth. You are now making sound decisions. Decisions you probably didn't want to make because you're emotionally wound up in a situation, but ultimately you've learned what is best for you. So that's your reading, Virgo. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for coming to my reading. Peace.